The inner circle has been destroyed. Nod is in greater disarray than ever. However, your actions of today will not be forgotten. Like the phoenix, we will rise out of the ashes reborn. Organization and communication are the key. With Cabal's betrayal, we need a new tactical computer. This GDI outpost is large enough to contain its own EVA unit. Although not as sophisticated an AI as Cabal, we can be certain it won't try to kill us. Get me the EVA unit. For me and Nod.
Welcome back, Commander. We've got another interesting mission ahead of us.
Sir, unit ready.
But sadly, it's not terribly involved, so you'll see what I mean.
No problem, no problem. Waiting orders. Unit ready. Sir?
There's kind of only one way to really play this mission,
Sir?
and without wasting too much time, it's one of those. It's another one of those missions that's just very short.
Unit reporting.
It is interesting though, because we finally get the mobile stealth generators for ourselves,
Waiting orders.
and you can see that their cloaking distance is very short,
Sir?
but it is permanent and has no drain on power.
If we attack these civilians, GDI will come to the rescue.
Sir? Yes, sir. Sir? Unit reporting. On
Now,
my way.
it would be
Unit reporting.
very impractical, but it is possible for a player to just build an entire line or array of stealth generators up to an enemy base. It's not particularly useful though.
Sir? Sir? Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Unit ready. Unit reporting. Unit reporting.
So the basic premise of this mission is that
Orders, sir.
there's a GDI base. As the briefing has mentioned, there's an EVA unit that we're trying to capture, which means we're trying to capture the radar station or tower or whatever.
Yes, sir.
In order to do that, or at least to increase our odds of successfully achieving this, you have to draw out the GDI air power because it's significantly heavy in this area.
Sir, orders, sir. Waiting orders.
You can't just walk into the base because there's mobile sensor arrays which will prevent or will detect you and thus prevent you actually being able to get into the base. There's also like 4 objectives, which is kind of weird.
Waiting orders. Sir. Waiting orders, sir. Orders, sir.
Now, it is possible to, and for some people might think it's preferable to shoot at civilians, but the problem is that stealth tanks are very terrible against infantry, so you kind of never want to do that. Your best bet is to almost always simply run them over. And again, the only reason you'd be doing any of this anyways, namely antagonizing civilians in the area, is just so that you can have the air power leave the base so that you can do stuff within it. There's also only like one way to really get in, or at least like one smart way to get in. And, well, stealth tanks will crack the ice, which is bad, because it means that you can't send multiple to do this job.
Unit reporting. Unit ready.
This is also basically the way to destroy the air power in the area, and I don't know why that MSA is not running, but
Unit reporting.
I'll take it, whatever.
Unit ready. Unit reporting. Sir?
Like, I feel that the way that this mission is supposed to play out is that you have that MSA there, and you're basically, you attack a civilian location, all the air power leaves, or at least you maybe attack several civilian locations, all the air power leaves, then you have your stealth tanks destroy that MSA, so that you can then bring in the APC to unload and have your engineers go in there. I also don't know if there's a bug with the audio files. I feel like there's been that at least once or twice, but
Unit ready.
I can't tell. So maybe there's supposed to be some audio there when those icons were flashing. Maybe it somehow got missed because I wasn't looking specifically at them when they started. It's hard to tell.
Waiting orders. Unit reporting. Unit ready. On my way. Unit
But yeah, if you wanted to play this the long way,
on my
you
way.
would have a bunch of stealth tanks go destroy the harvesters so that they don't
Yes, sir.
gain any money, so that you don't have to worry about them rebuilding any of these units. And then you would do this where you'd bring in the GDI aircraft, destroy them while they're on the ground, and after everything's done, you do this. It's missions like these that really make me miss like those post-mission videos. I feel like one should absolutely be here.